see it hit it.
Yeah.
Pound the nail.
Right.
Hit the baseball. Ping pong ball. You know, all those moving ball games we do really routinely because we trust our eye-hand coordination software. But in golf, we don't trust it. That's not good enough. And that's what happens. We just think it's not good enough to do the job. And it's brilliant. It's the only thing we have. Hand-eye coordination. Not structural, skeletal, swing concepts and structures that you have to learn. There's none of that. There's none of that in all those other sports.
Yeah. Now, from time to time, believe it or not, I'm not really exactly striking it when I'm in the basement. And there have been times where the best tip I ever give myself is what you told me years ago. And what you said was, you said, hey, dude, it's a low outside pitch.
Yep. Just think of it as a low outside pitch.
When I'm a kid playing stickball,
yep.
we had to change the rules in our stickball game because we were losing too many balls, and we started batting opposite hand.
Oh, okay.
Okay. and just to make
what a
it
great
tougher,
idea. Yeah.
So we could do, and we learned, and we did it that way. And yet here I am in the basement, and that ball's not moving. But as soon as I say low outside pitch,
yep.
you know, my stance
Bang.
gets better.
Yeah.
My
Everything
grip gets better.
Everything
gets better because
yep.
I'm trying to hit a low outside pitch, and I'm not trying to swing the club.
Right. It's all become athletic when you get to that point. It's an athletic activity. It's not some structural, robotic thing that you have to sort of manage. You don't manage anything. You just put the stick on the ball when it's a low outside pitch, and your body already knows how to do that. It knows how.
What I've done with my buddy is we'll be on the practice tee, and he'll be horrible. He'll be ugly. You know, he'll be so ugly I want to get away from him just so it's not contagious.
Right. Yes.
And we'll go to the back of the tee, and I invented this game, and we'll have a game of catch.
Okay.
And I think I've told you about this. He'll take a rail or something like that, and I'll take a club, and we'll be like 20 yards away from each other, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the ball's on the ground,
mm-hmm.
and he'll make the ball come to me.
Gotcha. Yep.
Not even hit it to me. He'll just make the ball come to me using that tool,
right.
and then I'll go back to him. And the damnedest thing happens when he starts doing that. I can actually see him hitting a tight little draw.
Right.
His ball will have that sort of top spin on it when it's rolling to me, like a really well-struck putt. Mm-hmm. And he's hitting that ball solid every time.
Yep.
And that's one of the things I keep telling these guys out here that I try to keep them to do is I think their biggest problem is they just don't hit it solid. If they could hit it solid a few times, they could say, ooh, that felt different. And I think the reason they don't hit it solid is because they're trying to swing. They're in translation bill. They don't know it. And they can't wait to get to page 76 of Golf Digest.
Yeah, the idea of look, if I hit a good golf shot, it's because I made a good golf swing.
Yeah.
Still in there. Still in their heads. If I hit a bad shot, there was something wrong with the swing, and I got to go fix that before I can hit another good shot. And they don't take the responsibility for it at all. They put the responsibility on the golf swing. So it's kind of like, well, I'm away from it. I don't have to. It's not my job to hit the ball. My job is to make the swing. Don't you understand? That's how every golfer has always been. They make the swing, and then the swing hits the ball. Wait a minute. Do you do that in any other sport you ever played? Well, golf's different. No, it's not. It's a stick and a ball. There's a ball there, and you got to hit it and make it go somewhere. Why would you take something as brilliant as your hand-eye coordination software that throw a ball up, stick ball, and hit it with a broom handle, and you can do that all? You can hit the top of the ball when you want to, can't you? Make it do that and run. Yeah, you can hit the bottom half and get it up over that guy that's playing you in tight. Right. And you can do all kinds of things with the ball. I mean, ball and the bat, we do that stuff. And if you just took that and thought, geez, if I take my baseball swing that I don't really understand, but I know I just hit a ball with the bat, and I'll go to baseball and I'll hit the golf ball with my baseball action with the stick, what will happen? It's my job to find it with a different part of the face. It's one of the great things about face tape. Teaches you where to hit it on the face.
Right. Yeah. I didn't get to play that often this year, but I got to play around Bon Air, my old stopping grounds. And a buddy invited me out, Jay the Grinder, his name is. And Jay invited me out. It was a beautiful summer day, and first hole's a par 5 that I've played 100 times before, maybe 200 times before. And I got up on the first tee, and I just wanted to be a kid again. And I wanted to hit a home run. And I wanted to leave it at that.
Yep.
No less, no more.
Right.
And I got up, and I used the ATT move, which you guys know, and I just killed the ball. And the second shot, I didn't have to hit my 3-wood par 5. got one of my railers out, killed that shot. Third shot was with like a gap wedge, and it was a real tight pin. I said, well, the only way I can hit that shot is to do this, do that, do that. And I said, well, I'll just do that. And I nailed it to about 10 feet. Missed the putt for birdie, of
Gotcha.
course. And I went to the second tee, a par 3 over Woodard, and I had so much success on the first hole, I wanted to do it different on the second tee. And I went right back to translation. You know, I don't know if I went to Mr. Hogan. I don't know if I went to Freddie Couples.
Sure.
I don't know who I went to.
Yeah.
I went someplace on the second tee.
That was besides hitting the ball.
That's too damn easy. I do not want to do that.
Right. Well, I've actually had people at the school tell me, it can't be this simple.
Yeah.
I said, well, let me ask you this. Are you hitting it well? Well, yeah, I'm killing it. I said, and is it easy for you to do it this way? Yeah, it's too easy. Anything that's been as hard as golf has been for the last 50 years for me shouldn't be this simple. I should have figured it out.
You know, the most amazing thing I think I've ever noticed about you is the fact that I've told the dudes this, that I've seen you work with all different types of golfers, and most of them are bad golfers, and you make it that simple for them. And I think that's the key to the whole AJ.
Well, thanks, because my mother was a school teacher.
Right.
And at Kent State, I was going to be a school teacher. I was in the College of Education. And there's a sign in every classroom in the education building that you walk in above the chalkboard behind the teacher, the professor. And it says, teachers facilitate learning. Every classroom. Teachers facilitate learning. And again, back to Latin, facile is to be easy. Okay?
I only had 4 years.
There you go. You know, remember?
No.
You know, you remember. But facilitate means to make easy.
Right.
Teachers make learning easy. That's their job. My mother told me a long time ago, you're going to be a teacher, I'm going to tell you something. Your job isn't to explain things. Your job is to find a way to make what you're teaching easy to learn. That's your job. If you don't do that, you're not a teacher. It's your job to make whatever you're teaching easy to learn. Then it's easy for them to be good at it. That's what the teacher's job is. The teacher's job isn't to explain all this stuff. It's to find a way to talk about it in a way that makes it easy for the student to learn it. And so that's always been my assignment.
Well, I've seen this firsthand, dudes. The guy does that. He does it really well. In fact, it's so simple, it makes you shake your head from time to time, but it's simple, but it's pure. And it's like, you just every now and then in life, you'll see something, and you'll say, shit, that's good, that's right, that's what it's supposed to be. And that's the impression I always got watching you do your thing.
Well, that's nice. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it.